Good evening and welcome to what is going to be sadly the last episode in this series of Cooking with Coobs. And it will also be, quite sadly, the last one in which I play some of my fabulous records in the background. Copyright reasons. But seeing it is, let's get some music on the go. Let's see what I have among my souvenirs. So, what's it going to be? A little Gilbert and Sullivan, or What About the Beatles? Maybe a little of both.
Now if we cheers, I'll lead the way. Hurrah, hurrah, hooray!
There you go. Gilbert and Sullivan Spectacular. Right, tonight I'm going to do chicken apricot, a very quick dish made out of frozen chicken portions that have been thawed and very economical. All it requires is about 1 kilogram of chicken portions, nice bony pieces, a dab of butter to smear your baking dish with. There we go. And salt, pepper, and great ingredient, apricot halves in syrup. In addition, I've got 250 milliliters of apricot juice. What do we do then? Salt to flavor, about 2 teaspoons of salt. White pepper. I'm adding a little Robertson's chicken spice. There, all spiced up and ready. Bit of everything. Simply plonk that in there into my baking dish. I'll leave that dollop of butter that's left over. It'll give a nice rich sauce. Dispose of that. Now I add can of the apricot pieces. Now this meal should serve 4. Whilst I'm busy with that, I'm going to pop this into a 180-degree oven for about an hour and a half. First, to accompany my meal, I'm going to do baby potatoes. Just a few baby potatoes in their jackets. Add water, just enough to cover them. And I will put my broccoli on top of that in the steamer, so that'll cook everything at once. Now, before I put everything on to cook, I mustn't forget to add my apricot juice, 250 mils. Add that on top. Oh, you don't want it drying out. I think that's going to be more than wet enough. I'm going to put this in. Preheated oven, 180. Without burning myself, I hope. I'll put my potatoes and broccoli on. Well, this has been cooking merrily for about 20 minutes. I don't want to overcook the broccoli, it must still be slightly crisp. So I'm taking the steamer off. And I'll put my broccoli in there. The potatoes can cook a little longer. They take a bit longer to cook. Put my broccoli one side. Oh, it's got the makings of a very nice dinner. You know, in this series I've had a lot of fun, and I've also tried to show how one can cook quite frugally, because there are countless millions of people that can't afford these extravagant recipes these master chefs keep throwing at you, putting in the most extravagant ingredients that nobody can afford and nobody ever has in their house. And while I'm at it, I'll give you a few tips on shopping. Firstly, draw up a shopping list, most importantly. Secondly, don't go shopping unless you just had a good breakfast or a nice substantial lunch, then do your shopping. Choose a small basket or trolley, only get what's on your list, don't impulse buy, particularly in the checkout queue. And try and avoid pre-cooked meals, pre-cooked veg, pre-cooked puddings. They're all very, very rich in salts and sugars and overpriced. So on that note, I'll leave you for a while. This can stay on one side. My potatoes are still bubbling away, and in about an hour we'll take out the chicken. Add a little grated cheese to my lovely broccoli. Quite coarsely grate a little cheddar onto it. And then when I put it in the oven, it will melt onto the broccoli and make a beautiful presentation. There we go. That reminds me of something else I've forgotten. I like to add a little wine to my chicken. As you saw last time, the red wine ran out. But fear not, I still have white. That's what I'm using. Orange River Cellars Dry White. Good blend. Cheers. I forgot to put some in the wine. Let me not burn my fingers. Oh, it's bubbling away a lot more merrily over here. So I can put it there to take the heat. Oh boy, look at that. A wee drop of the good stuff. Can only improve the flavour. Close it and put it back gently. I think in the end we're going to have to leave this to brown for half an hour. But no problem. So, till later. Cheers. Well, the hour and a half is up, and everything is going very well. Put a little bit of Beatle music on. 1962 to 1965. This is going very well. Turn that off now. Taking the potatoes out. There we go, perfect. That's off, steaming away nicely on one side. And now let's see how the chicken's going. I've opened it up so it can brown a little for the last 15 minutes. Oh, looking good. Oh, look at that. Oh wait, I think, come a little closer. Nice and browned on top. Ah, there you go. Meal fit for a king. albeit a somewhat impoverished king. Looks superb. Time to dish up. Lovely rich sauce there. I've made a small gravy as well. Take some of these lovely apricots. And some of the sauce that I prepared using some of the apricots. There you go. So, to mark the end of this series, this is Cooking with Coobs saying cheerio until the next series, where I hope to have some friends helping me cook a little. Auf Wiedersehen.